understanding what to buy that will appreciate in value versus what will depreciate in value. Now, I understand I have to play devil's advocate a little here,
Mhm,
right? I
mhm.
understand that things like cars depreciate in value, but a lot of people need a car to work or need a car to get to work or get their family to daycare and things. They have children, right? A car just kind of makes things easier because the thing that we always press for is time.
Right.
How do I get to work? How do I, manage the kids? How do I manage the family and things of that nature? So even though a car might depreciate in value, what it saves you in time and convenience kind of more than makes up for that, right? So I do believe that there are things that you can buy like vehicles and things of that nature that even though they depreciate money wise, monetarily, they do provide a value that exceeds the monetary depreciation to it. But really the only thing that we're taught at a young age that you should really invest in is real estate, honestly, right? That's really like what they've pushed from the children is real estate appreciates in value and stuff like that. You said jury. Now I'm going to play devil's advocate with that, right? You can say like, okay, jury depreciates, but quality jury doesn't depreciate, right? Because gold is a traded commodity, right? It has a value, right? And when gold goes up, doesn't matter what you paid for it back then. If what an ounce goes for now or a gram goes for now is more than what you paid for it, now your jewelry is actually worth more, right? So I do believe that if you buy quality pieces of jewelry, you can now leverage that later, right? And
Right.
and get your return back. And people invest in things like watches, right?
Yep.
Watches go up in value, and a lot of people have expensive watch collections that they can then, again, use as assets and borrow from. What do you think is the best asset to kind of invest in when we're talking about having it as an asset to, if you needed it, borrow against it to kind of get yourself out of a jam, or if you need a little extra money because life be lifing?
I'm gonna say he's here. Apple. He just told you.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
you can borrow against your portfolio. That's
okay.
that's a life hack.
Okay.
Um,
There you go.
there's nuances behind it.
Right.
But like I want to speak on this real quick.
Yeah.
There's something also called lifestyle inflation also.
Okay. Talk to us.
So yes, we can have needs and wants. So like you said, like, yes, invest in a car, that's a need, but we don't need to go out and buy in a Maserati. You know what I mean? Like I was reading an article that 80% of athletes go broke within 2 years, 2 to 3 years
I'm
of retirement.
retiring. Yep.
And that's because of lifestyle inflation. Like these guys, they get so comfortable because they have early access to money, fist over fist, but they don't take into account that lifestyle inflation. Cam Newton is a prime example. He spoke towards it. Like I don't know, he got like 6 or 7 kids, and he's like, hey, I ain't Superman no more. Like Carolina Panthers them paychecks ain't coming in no more. So we can't go on these well-off trips. We can't get on the PJ. I can't take you to the toy store and buy it out no more. Like, the lifestyle inflation is catching up with me. So I think it's all about just living within your means. Like we hear that a lot, live below your means actually. But no, you're like, there's 1,000 ways to skin it. Like I would actually want to start building my wealth through artwork and watches myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know?
So tell us one piece again, because we've had athletes here, and we had Greg Oden on. He actually big on financial, literacy right now. Straight up and down, we talked about this. We had these conversations, bro. So what's the one piece of advice you're giving to somebody who gets the bag? An athlete that gets the bag right now, $1 million, $5 million contract, to Travis Hunters of the world. What is the one thing they should be investing their money in?
I would say before you invest, get you a team around you.
There you go.
Get you a team. I posted this on my IG. Michael Beasley talked about how he blocked Kobe's shot and went to the locker room after the game. He had $0 in his account.
Message.
This money guy stole all his bread.
Fact.
Wow.
Real shit.
Before you even put your money anywhere, get yourself a team. So whether that's a lawyer, reputable CPA, investing coach, build a team, and then start parking your money in avenues or assets where you trust, where the team is going to place you. Like surround yourself with experts. Like if you're going to be the athlete, be the expert in that field, but now build a team around build a team of experts around you.
Yeah, hold enough liquid to make a move. When a move comes, sometimes a move comes, you don't
There's
expect.
a saying, cash is a position. Like when the market crashed during COVID, there was a transfer of wealth because the market fell to about, the S&P 500 fell to about 2,800. We're now at 6,600. Now, call me crazy, but I believe before Trump is done, the market's going to come back down to 3,800 or so. And if you're not liquid or if you don't have cash, you can't participate in that once in a lifetime opportunity.
Right.
You know, but if your money is parked in private jets and, you know, in Maseratis and whatnot, you know, you're going to be shit out of luck.
Message. You don't get rid of that.
Let's add one more thing that we didn't mention that our community spends almost all their money on, including sometimes rent money, sneakers. Let's not skip past the fact that the sneaker culture is, when I say just completely absorbing so many people's paychecks and money with all these new sneaker drops, and the sneaker phenomenon that is sweeping America is outrageous, right?
$73 a share right now, family.
Right.
$73 a share. How much are some J's? What, $250?
Minimum for an adult size. Yeah, like 189 plus tax. Facts.
That's 2 shares of Nike.
Yeah.
230.
Only thing less than that is some white ups. I think those are still like $80 a night. I don't know. I don't win. How much they cost, Cuzzo? Some Uptown.
Yeah, I don't know.
Air Force
we
Ones.
know where we go. You know, I don't know nothing about man. I keeps it real, son.
Yeah, but Nike's $73 a share. It could actually go as high as 120. So if you again, this is just my disclaimer. I'm not a financial. This is just for educational purposes. But if you were to buy Nike right now, you have potential growth from $73 to $120. As soon as you buy some J's, that money's gone. You ain't gonna see it again.
Yeah.
That 150 for some ups, Hayes?
Oh, Shirley Strawberry is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Our Shirley Strawberry has returned.
$115 for a
150. I would never.
Wow.
I have never. You know, Chris, I wanna don't laugh at me though. Don't laugh at me. Just hear me out though. Just hear me out. One of the ways that we learn, because I feel like I
can't laugh when he says.
I'm just saying, like, just hear me out, right?